Everybody, good Wednesday morning, top of the morning to you. I keep trying to do this little video this morning and my phone keeps interrupting and knocking me off. And so anyhow, let's try it again. Eddie Williams Sellers coming to you from the beautiful city of Atlanta, Georgia in springtime. Coming to you on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Substack. I don't know what else is out there, y'all. There's so much in there. But anyhow, I was going to mention also that yesterday I was riding through town and I listened to what my one of my videos, I guess from yesterday. My videos run about 10 minutes long. I used to try to keep them to 3 minutes, and then the old Baptists come out of me and make them 5 minutes. And then the old hardshell Pentecostal really has come out of me. Now they're up to 10 minutes. Oh, Lord. But anyhow, listen, and if you're watching this over on Facebook, Facebook has started putting little 20-second commercials. And in my 10-minute video, it interrupted it 3 times during that video to put in the commercial. And what I wanted to say to you about that is I guess that's where my money comes from Facebook, because every month I get a little bit of money put in my bank account from Facebook for these videos. Not enough to go to Paris on, but enough to buy a hamburger, whatever. And so I guess, and once your video gets viewed a little bit, they jump in there and start putting commercials in it, or however they do it. I don't know, y'all. Anyway, I thank you for this. I'm worth it. Set through 15 seconds commercial and come on, stick around. If you do that, I get a little extra money, just a little bit. But you know how it is. You know how it is. God is good, ain't he? Go on, Eddie, you're worrying people. So the Morning Post this morning is, what do we say about the Tucker Carlsons, Margaret Taylor Greens, and the whole host of others over on that conservative media, conspiracy pushing media side? Now that they are against Trump, are they being honest, or is it just about the money and the future of their careers? Or are they media whores? And this is just another way for them to stay relevant and stay in the conversation. I have never paid much attention to or listened to Tucker Carlson. I know who he is. Years ago, he was co-host on some TV show every evening on CNN, and he was, I guess, the conservative voice at that time. Because of TikTok and the way algorithms flow, I have listened to some of what he has said lately. His interview with former Arkansas governor and now ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, was brutal and uncomfortable to watch. Poor old Mike, him Baptist preacher, got taken out to the woodshed by Tucker. Many label him as anti-Semitic because of his views about Israel, asking, why does Israel hold such power over America? Why do we supply the bombs and the missiles to kill the Palestinians? Why are Christians so hell-bent on standing beside Israel, no matter what they do? After listening to him, I thought, am I anti-Semitic? I am not. But I agree with a lot of what he says about Israel and our relationship between America and Israel. What if my tax dollars were being spent to pay for missiles and bombs that the Palestinians were using to kill and maim innocent Jewish children? I'd be against that also. I don't want my tax dollars going to kill no kids, you know. I'll tell you the power of Tucker's and Candace Owens and all these other people. That blind-headed heifer used to be on Fox News. I can't think of her name. I know you probably shouldn't call women heifer, but I just think it's so funny. There's a woman on TikTok calls about a heifer. She's an older black woman, and she said, now she's in her heifer mode right now. Her whole career is about calling women heifers. And many, they have a way of talking that lures people in, you know. And they are very talented much, much more so than the Eddie Sellers and the other people on here. There's something about them that's unique that connects them. They click into millions of people listening to them. And we all have voices, and we all have a little bit of followings, and there's different likes and dislikes about each and everybody. But there's something about the Tucker Carlsons where they really do have this kind of almost a magic voice that people gravitate to, and people also hate. I think a lot of them know that they peddle lies, but it makes them millions. Sean Hannity, I don't believe Sean Hannity believes half of anything he ever has said. He's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Now, that's all he really cares about. What a snake he is. Good Lord. He used to be a local little DJ here on WGST or one of those little radio stations. So anyway, Trump and MAGA are the seeds that Fox News started sowing years ago. Seeds just lay in the ground, y'all. But at some point, all of those seeds come home to roost. Trump is every lie that was spewed by Tucker and Fox News and Margaret Taylor Greene and the rest of them, coming home to roost. And the rest of us in the country just has to walk through it, get through this dark time in history. Maybe I'm being bamboozled by Tucker, but he probably is being honest about regretting getting Trump elected. Who wouldn't be regretful of that? Now that we've seen that he's really just a lunatic. He is not saying that he wishes that Harris was president, but that he wishes they had chosen a better person on their side. I am not so totally against them or their voice if they use it sometimes, even a little, for good. Even if I disagree with a lot of other stuff they say. I think maybe we're just going to have to start doing that. I know a lot of you people out there just disagree with me, like, I just wish he'd shut up about Trump, and I wish he wasn't always just talking about the MAGA voters, because I'm a MAGA voter, and he gets on there and calls me stupid, and I can't stand hearing him talk like that. But I say other things that's good that you probably do enjoy and relate to, about Southern living and pinto beans and cornbread. But, yeah. So I think with Tucker and them, we have to do some of that too. And the thing about it is, I never purposely have watched any of them. But when you're, let me go on right here. But when you're on TikTok, if you watch a few seconds of something, it'll throw you in their algorithm, and then you catch yourself watching some of the other stuff. I have to admit, their voices are powerful enough to get a raging madman elected president. We don't have powerful liberal voices out there in the media like the other side has, the MAGA side. I don't really know of any except for Rachel Maddow and a couple of others. I think intellectually minded, liberal-minded, progressive-minded people don't want to sit and listen to left-wing media types go on and on about the problems of the world. But conservatives, especially Christian conservatives, they've always loved to whine and complain, just like the children of Israel going through the desert for 40 years out of Egypt. They just whine and complain. They're the complainingest goddamn people that you've ever read about. That's the modern-day conservative MAGA movement, whiners and complainers. Oh, we want to take our country back. We need our country back. Just grow up. Grow up. As Joan Rivers would say, can we talk? Back in the day, I loved to watch Larry King Live every night on CNN, And years before that, I'd listen to him. He was on the radio all night long. I couldn't sleep. I just listened to Larry King Live. Yeah. And back then, there was another personality that interviewed people on the radio and then on TV, Tom Snyder. I used to love to watch Tom Snyder interview people. And back in the early days on TV, he'd smoke a cigarette the whole time he was interviewing. Go on, Eddie. All right, y'all. Good Wednesday morning, sweet people. We are living in changing times. We are knee-deep into the second term of MAGA. The wheels are coming off. The world is a more dangerous place today because of Tucker Carlson's of the world. even if he is admitting that himself also. Maybe I'm naive, but if they can help steer us back onto a better track, I'm open for it. Yeah. Sit through the commercial so I can get my cheeseburger this evening. Love y'all.